Bring on the madness. It's the second round of the Division III NCAA tournament from Swarthmore. A shot at the Sweet 16 on the line tonight between the Oswego State Lakers and Keene State. I'm Jeff Skaversky. Welcome to the broadcast from Swarthmore College in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. And a surprise to everyone, Keene State, the Owls, are still alive and flying high after knocking off the host team, Swarthmore, the 20th ranked Garnet, on their own floor last night, beating them by 1. And now they have their eyes set on the 17th ranked Oswego Lakers here tonight, trying to get their third straight win over ranked teams. Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight. First by the Keene State Owls, coming in at 21-6 overall. They will go with Octavio Brito, Nate Seau, Mason Jean-Baptiste, Jeff Hunter, as well as Jarek Sechon. For the Oswego State Lakers at 26-2 in their home whites, they will have Jeremiah Sparks, Devin Green, Brendan Molson, Jamal Akili, and Aki Anderson. We are underway tonight from Swarthmore College, one of the 16 host sites for the Division III NCAA tournament. Keene State in their road reds, controlling the opening possession here in the second round. Winner will go on to face Marietta or Rochester, and Keene comes right out of the gate, and they get on the board Mason Jean-Baptiste in early 2 for the Owls. Sparks driving in, and we have an early foul on the floor. It'll go against Octavio Brito, his first, team first, for the Keene State Owls. Coached by Ryan Kane in his 7th season, they are coming off that upset on Swarthmore on their home court by 1. They did it without one of their best players in James Anozie, who is back tonight. He was unavailable yesterday. He wasn't in the building. He is back here tonight coming off the bench. That is Aki Anderson tying things up early. They're going to give him a 2. Jeff Hunter in the lane, spinning short. The rebound by Devin Green. And Aki Anderson, the freshman guard, controlling the point for the Lakers. Down low to Molson. He goes to work, 8 to shoot. Feeding Akili. Akili goes up on the second attempt at it and gets it to go over Hunter. And Oswego in front, an early lead here, up 1. Oswego State beat Hood College in the first round yesterday. They trailed most of the first half. They got off to a slow start, but ended the half on an 18-2 run and never looked back. They led the entire second half, 3 guys in double figures. Akili leading the way with 20 points. And here come the Lakers. Green will slow it up. Sparks trying to go to work on Brito. Here's Green now. Out to Akili. Akili has Hunter on him, off the glass for 2. And they build a early 3-point lead on Keene State. Jean-Baptiste off the screen, rims out. The rebound, Sparks, and the Lakers are running here tonight from the Tarple Pavilion. Turnover there by the Lakers. Down low, Brito doesn't have the numbers, pulls back out. They will set back up. Just about 3 minutes gone here in the opening half of the second round of the tournament. Here's Nate Seau. Gets the 2, the sophomore guard, had 18 points in the first round win over Swarthmore last night. One of 3 Owls in double figures, along with Hunter and Brito. Jamal Akili leading the way for the Lakers last night. He is their go-to guy. Here's Sparks now, trying to drive, loses the ball. A turnover for the Lakers. And we have our first substitution for Ryan Kane's Keene State Owls. This will be James Anozie. As we said moments ago, the 6'6" senior center was not available in the opener yesterday of the NCAA tournament. He is back tonight, and a big presence down low. He was the Little East Tournament most outstanding player, 44 points in 3 games, including 19 points in that championship game. He's a big reason why they are still alive here in the second round. Jeff Hunter firing from 3 off the mark. Anozie trying to fight for it, and it goes off of Molson. And Oswego head coach Jason Leone going, are you kidding me? It appeared to hit off of Anozie. In any event, it will be the Owls ball, 20 on that shot clock. Sean driving, floater, too hard off the rim. Sparks will set things back up. Here's Anderson going up with it. Can't get it to fall. Sean the rebound. And both these teams are running and gunning early here. A little more than 4 minutes gone here in the first. Seow trying to make something happen in the lane. He turns it over. So it will be Lakers ball, and we have a timeout, our first timeout, Oswego State, an early 1-point lead. Jeff Skaversky back here at Swarthmore College in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. Second round of the NCAA tournament. Oswego State, 17th ranked team in the country. Only 1 loss since Thanksgiving. They have 26 wins, their most in a decade. The big reason why, this guy, Jamal Achille, the scoop. And he has 6 points early. He led the way in that opener against Hood, and they are going right back to the 6'4" junior center. He's a big presence down low, and he continues to get it done for these Lakers. Up 8. Keene State can tie things up with a 3. Brito out to Seow. Back to Brito, fires for 3, knocks it down. Octavio Brito, the 6'4" freshman guard, just named LEC Rookie of the Year. He scored a team-high 23 points in their first-round win yesterday against Swarthmore. Anderson now drives on Hunter, gets a scoop off the glass, putting Oswego back in front, up 2. A little more than 5 minutes gone here in the first. Anozie down low. He picks up his first 2 points of the NCAA tournament. We're knotted up at 10 here, second round. Anderson drives, pulls back. Molson thinking 3, drives on Hunter. Draws a double team, out to Achille, 3. Nails it. Jamal Achille led the way in the first round versus Hood, had a double-double, including 20 points and 12 rebounds. And this kid already up to 9 points early here for the Lakers of Oswego State, who are trying to get to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2019. Anozie, double team, floater, no good. Hunter, the offensive board, and we have a jump ball it'll go other way. It'll be Lakers ball, and we have substitutions now. Christian Simmons along with Julian Creighton coming in for the Oswego State Lakers. Jordan Santos now in for Keene State along with Ryan Donahue. A little more than 6 minutes gone here in the first half of the second round of the Division III NCAA tournament. Oswego State, a 3-point lead. Creighton, he's going to work on Donahue. Out to Simmons, a little outside his range, doesn't matter, knocks it down. Christian Simmons, their big 6'5" senior forward, provides a lot of energy off the bench, and he shows his range there. Ball being batted away by both teams. It's going to go other way. It'll be Oswego State ball. So Oswego State head coach Jason Leone yet to have a losing season in his 10th year. Under his leadership, the coaching staff was just named Staff of the Year in the conference. What a job this staff has done over the years, especially this year. Achille. And just some mistiming there. Pass intended for Julian Creighton, but he was not where Achille thought he would be. So another turnover there by the Lakers, their second of the game. 7 and change gone here in the first. Oswego State up 6, their largest lead. Anozie has Simmons on him. Kicks it back out, 11 to shoot. They go back to Anozie. He's getting physical down low, draws a double team, and we have another jump ball. It'll stay down here. It'll be Keene State with the possession. 6 on the shot clock. Caleb Cook checks in for the Lakers. James Anozie, he checks out for Keene State. Jean-Baptiste underneath the basket. 5 to shoot. Brito, a high arcing rainbow 3, airballs it, and it's a shot clock violation. So everything early on seems to be going Oswego State's way. They've been getting off to fast starts this year, with the exception of yesterday, but they overcame that slow start with a big win against Hood College. Creighton feeding Sparks. Sparks trying to make something happen, loses the ball. He has struggled with his ball handling so far in these first 2 games. Jean-Baptiste thinking 3, drives, and he's going to call for a travel there. The ref didn't like it. Little less than 12 to go. Oswego State up 6. Keene State trying to close this early 6-point deficit. Just about 12 minutes to go here in the first. They were really sharp yesterday, especially in the second half against Swarthmore. Shot 73% in the second half to advance to their first NCAA tournament game since 2017 when they went to the Elite Eight. Here's Brito off the steal, can't finish. He's going to want that back. On the run now. Creighton. Back to Sparks. Sparks on the baseline. Goes to work on Brito. He continues to struggle with his ball handling. And they will set back up, 15 to shoot. Here's Achille going in the lane. He loses the ball, knocked free. And the Lakers will maintain possession. Sean and Seal check back in for the Owls in their road red uniforms out of Keene, New Hampshire, out of the LEC Conference. And a travel, the Owls, good defense there as Christian Simmons comes up and says, my bad, that's a mistake on the big 6'5" senior forward. Only one start in 20 games, but he's averaging 10 points per game off the bench. Provides a lot of energy, has an early 3 here tonight in the second round of the NCAAs. Jeff Hunter has it batted away. Here's Simmons with numbers. He has it batted away. He was trying to get it to Crichton, couldn't do so. And Jason Leone will go back to his starters. Back in comes Akey Anderson along with Devin Green. They remain up 6. It's been a few minutes since we've had a basket from either team. Caleb Cook in the game for the Lakers. He's been very good, the junior guard off the bench. Cook driving, stops, spins, floater short. Rebound by Sean, and he's running for the Owls. They like to shoot that 3. They're a pair of 3s away from tying things up. Brito pulls up, knocks it down. Octavio Brito, their freshman guard. Huge down the stretch in their opening win of the NCAAs yesterday over Swarthmore. They're within 4. Simmons, another 3. Rims out. Devin Green trying to get a rebound and a putback there. He hits the deck and he will hit the line, shooting 2. Seal picks up the foul, his first, team second. So Devin Green at the line, the 6'3" junior guard. He had 17 points against Hood in the NCAA first round. He is a great 3-point shooter. This kid is very special. Ranked 3rd in the country from 3, led the conference in 3s. Right now he is at the free throw line where he has been brilliant. A 95% free throw shooter. He hits both shots and the Lakers back up 6. Just about 10 minutes to go here in the opening half of this second round Division III NCAA tournament matchup here from Swarthmore College. Jeff Skaversky with the action here as the Owls trying to get back in this game. Down 6. Cross-court pass nearly picked off by Cook. Here's Seal from 3. And it's going to go the other way. So the Owls struggling a little bit early here for Ryan Kane in his 7th season. This is his 4th NCAA tournament appearance in the last 6 years. He's made the second round in 3 of his 4 trips to the tournament, but they've had trouble getting past this point. Devin Green thinking about stepping into a 3. Here's Cook now. Cook drives on Sean. Floater off the glass, no. Here's Devin Green. Knocks down the 3, and they have their largest lead, up 9. Just about 9 minutes to go here in the first half. And we talk about Devin Green being a great 3-point shooter. He showed that right there. He was named all-tournament team last week for his performance. Last month, he was the Oswego Male Athlete of the Week. He's been pretty good for this Lakers team. Here's Jeff Hunter at the line, the junior big man, 6'7" forward. He had 22 points and 10 rebounds in the opening round upset over Swarthmore. Hunter and Brito combined for 46. Those two need to get going here as they are facing an 8-point deficit. And this is James Anozie. He's getting called for the foul. That is their 4th team foul. And Ryan Keene is not happy with the officials there. In any event, it is Lakers ball, a shot to extend their lead up 8. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Molson back in the game. Here's Green driving behind the back, spinning. Nice pass there to Anderson. Has it batted away, and they will set things back up, 10 to shoot. Molson driving right side, spins, hits a roadblock, throws it up, and we have a whistle. The foul on Caleb Cook. It is on the floor, a non-shooting foul. Mason Jean-Baptiste checks back into the game for the Owls. Anderson from the free throw line, rims out, rebound by Seau. And here come the Owls, down 8. Hunter draws a double team, goes up with it, and he draws a foul. Jeff Hunter will go right back to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2, and their leading scorer, who averages 57% from the free throw line, goes right back at it. He is shooting a team high 62%, 13 double-doubles in 24 games, including just last night here against Swarthmore. Jamal Achille back in the game for the Lakers. Jordan Santos checks back in for Keene State. And Ryan Keene and Jason Leone, the coaches of both these teams, playing a little bit of a chess match right now with their bench. Oswego State got 23 combined points off the bench against Hood last night. Achille, the scoop over Anozie, and he's called for the travel. These referees are not allowing these players to get away with the travel here. These are not NBA rules, so another travel called against these teams. 7-point deficit for the Owls. Jeremiah Sparks, the steal, draws the foul. Sparks had nothing in front of him but that basket. And Keene State was not going to allow the junior guard from Oswego State get away with it. And they're going to call a technical foul. It's going to go against Mason Jean-Baptiste. 6-team foul against the Owls. Devin Green hits his first. Green had 17 points against Hood in the NCAA first-round matchup last night. He's been very good offensively, very good defensively, leading them with 43 steals. So the Lakers lead back to 9, matching their largest lead. 8:02 to go here in the first half. It'll be Lakers ball. Refs talking a few things over here. Lakers will set back up. Caleb Cook remains in the bench, remains in the game for Oswego State. Lakers have 3 players who average more than 11 points per game, but Jamal Achille has been killing both teams so far to start this NCAA tournament. Devin Green driving, everything but the finish over Santos. And here comes Jean-Baptiste. Good ball movement on the perimeter. Off the mark was the three-pointer attempt by Max Bonnie Lyles. And Oswego State continues to add to their lead. They're off to another fast start. They're up 23-14, starting to pull away here in the first half. Devin Green and Jamal Achille have combined for 16 points for the Lakers. Those two alone outscoring Keene State, who right now is led by Octavio Brito, who has an early 5, 2 of 4 shooting. Keene State struggling, shooting 33%. Oswego State, they have been red hot, shooting 52.9% in this game, including 60% from 3. So the Keene State Owls, they're going to need their defense to step up. They got the automatic bid out of the LEC Conference. They won 6 straight, including 2 in overtime, including their LEC Conference Championship upset over 24th ranked UMass Dartmouth to claim their 4th conference title since 2015. James Inozie at the line, now shooting 2 after drawing the foul. 4th foul against the Oswego State Lakers. As we've mentioned, Inozie was not here, unavailable yesterday. Back today, big presence down low. He was the conference tournament most outstanding player, 44 points in 3 games. Sparks going to work on Santos. Spins, floater, can't get it to go. And Inozie fighting for the rebound. And it's going to stay down here. 7 minutes to go here in the first half between Oswego State and Keene State. A shot at the Sweet 16 on the line. And what has made Oswego State so dangerous, they don't have one player who can beat you. They spread out the scoring. They have players who average over 11 points per game, 5 of them. Any given night, their starting 5 can all score double figures, and we're seeing that early. Green, Achille, and Anderson, each with 6 or more points. And here's Green on the, make that Achille on the first free throw attempt. Building this to a 10-point lead. Make it 11. Largest lead of the night for the Lakers. Up 11, under 7 to go here in the first half. Here's Seau. Wild pass intended for Santos. And another turnover for Keene State. That is their 9th turnover already in this game. So the Owls struggling early. They need to come up with a defensive stop on the Lakers. Here's Molson. Anderson over to Sparks. Sparks off the screen, draws a double team out to Molson. Fires from 3. Off the front of the iron, Brito the board. And here come the Owls. Seau drives, maintains possession to a cutting Brito, up and under. What a move by Octavio Brito, the freshman guard, cutting and scoring. And perhaps that's the spark the Owls need to get back in this game. They're back down 9. Achille Out to an open Anderson. Corner three, yes. Key Anderson, the freshman guard for the Lakers, hitting from three. They're now up a dozen, their largest lead. Inozie tries to go backdoor to Jean-Baptiste. Turnover. Here's Green. Floater. Scoop. Score. Got it. Their lead up to 14. Brito thinking three. The step back. Going to Max Bonnie Lillis. Can't get it to fall. Sparks pulls out to Molson. Molson thinking three, now driving on Inozie. Under the net, goes up with it. Good defense there, gets his putback. And a second chance point once again for the Oswego State Lakers. And Ryan Keene has seen enough. The head coach for Keene State calls a timeout. Things are slipping away. They're down 16, under 5 to go in the first. Oswego State's defense very sharp in this game, already 9 forced turnovers. They had 15 forced turnovers in their first round win over Hood. That led to 26 points, and that formula working once again. And speaking of turnovers, we have yet another. Already 10 forced turnovers for Jason Leone's squad. Devin Green, he checks out. The junior guard will take a seat. 4 and change to go here in the half. Julian Creighton back in the game along with Christian Simmons. Simmons spins off the glass, gets 2. And this lead up to 18. The Owls trying to stop the bleeding. Jean-Baptiste from 3. The sophomore guard, who was 0 for 3 and only 2 points in the first round versus Swarthmore last night, finally knocks down a 3, and perhaps that'll get him going. Here's Simmons. It rattles in. Christian Simmons showing his emotion as their lead continues to expand here from Swarthmore. Seau will set things back up. Jeff Hunter driving in the paint, trying to feed a cutting Sean, and nothing seems to be working right now for the Keene State Owls. 38-21, all 17th ranked Oswego State here in the first half. Oswego State with a commanding 17-point lead. Final few minutes of the first half of this second round game here in the Division III NCAA tournament. Jason Leone has to be happy the way things are going. The same cannot be said for Ryan Keene. Here's Simmons, can't get it to go. Jean-Baptiste, fresh off that three, trying to make something happen now. Brito driving and draws the foul on Jeremiah Sparks. The sophomore guard for Oswego State picks up the foul. Team fifth for the Lakers. Donahue back in the game for the Owls, who have struggled with turnovers. Jean-Baptiste, floater, got it. Mason Jean-Baptiste, the nice floater there. He has scored back-to-back points. A quick five for him in the last minute as Keene State's trying to cut into this deficit. Simmons, open three, hits another. Christian Simmons, he's not known for shooting that three. He has two of them. Speaking of threes, Octavio Brito can't get it to fall. Not much going right here for the Owls. Sparks to an open Cook. We have a whistle. Shot won't count. Foul will go against Ryan Donahue, his first, team eighth. 41-23, it has been all Oswego State here in the first half. They can build on this lead here. Up 18. Cutting down on the turnovers will be a focus for Ryan Keene, the head coach at the half. That has been costing the Owls dearly so far here in this second round game. Brito somehow, some way gets that to fall. The freshman guard trying to take matters into his own hands here. The final 2 minutes here of the first half. Down 16 are the Owls. Simmons, he's feeling it. Another three. Christian Simmons, his third three of the game. He has 11 points off the bench. The big 6'5" senior doing it all. Down low and from beyond. Jeff Hunter can't get it to fall. Brito saves it, and we have a kick ball. Akee Anderson back in the game for the Lakers, who have a commanding 44-25 lead. Buck 16 to go here in the half. From the Tarple Pavilion, the home court of the Swarthmore Garnet, the 20th ranked team in the country, who was upset yesterday by this very Keene State team. Brito can't finish. Rebound by Simmons, who's doing it all. Here's Sparks. Scoops, scores off the glass. Jeremiah Sparks, nice movement there by the sophomore guard. He had 10 points in the first round versus Hood. He's been their leading scorer during the regular season with just under 12 points per game. 45 seconds to go here in the half. Anderson to an open Simmons, feeding Achille. Simmons was thinking three, faked out everyone. Nice feed there to Jamal Achille. And a 23-point lead by the Oswego State Lakers, who are in complete control. Final seconds here of the half from Swarthmore. Brito, corner three, got it. Octavio Brito makes it a 20-point game. Final seconds, Cook can't get it to fall. Hunter the board, and that'll do it for the first half. Oswego State Up 20 at the half, everything going their way. Keene State has a lot to figure out now at the half as they try to do some damage control and cut into this deficit. What will Ryan Kane say to his squad at halftime? It's 48-28, 17th ranked Oswego State in complete control.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus, and why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity. Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus. And why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity.
With a 20-point halftime lead. A big reason for that, Christian Simmons in complete control of this game. He has 13 points, as does Jamal Achille. They are leading the way offensively. Among the biggest issues for Keene State, the turnovers. A whopping 12 turnovers already in the first half for Keene State. And Coach Ryan Kane will try to figure that out because it has led to 13 points for Oswego State. That has been a huge key in this game in the first half, along with the sharp shooting of the Lakers. They are shooting 58% overall, including 66% from beyond the arc. Getting it done, 26 combined points from Achille and Simmons here at the half. Octavio Brito leading the way with a dozen for Keene State, who's facing elimination here in the second round of the Division III NCAA tournament. I'm Jeff Skaversky, calling Oswego State and Keene State. We're back with second half action after this. Ryan Keene, the head coach of Keene State, he's been giving his team an earful. They did not come out of the locker room at the half until the final 2 minutes here, and they're going to need a second half like they had last night against Swarthmore in the opening round if they're going to have a shot to overcome this 20-point hole here as we start the second half. Against Swarthmore, they shot 73% in the second half and 54% for the game. And they're going to need another half like that as they're down 20 as the Lakers of Oswego State, the 17th ranked team in the country, will control things to start the second half. Everything went their way in the first half. Both squads back out with their starting fives. Both teams went with the same lineups they had yesterday in their opening round games. They go right to Jamal Achille. Achille, scoop over Hunter, can't get it to go. 3 to shoot. Achille, another attempt at it. Second time the charm there for Jamal Achille. He has a team high 15 points, 13 coming in the first half. The Lakers lead up to 22. Brito steps into a shot, can't get it to fall. Molson trying to come down with the rebound. He's pushed out of bounds by Brito, who shows his frustration there. It'll be Lakers ball. First foul of the half against Keene State. The Lakers beat Hood by 9 in the opening round, overcoming a deficit early. They wanted an 18-2 run to end the half, and they had a strong second half. But this game today, completely different one. Back to Achille. He's denied by Hunter. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Sishon driving, scoops, nothing. And they continue to struggle with their shots. They shot 40% in the first half. Green drives, everything but the finish. Brito over Sparks, off the glass, gets 2. Back to a 20-point game, just about 2 minutes gone here in the second half. Second round of the Division III NCAA tournament. Jeff Skaversky with the call tonight here from Swarthmore College, one of the 16 host sites here in the tournament. Of course, Swarthmore upset the 20th ranked team in the country, Garnet, going down last night to this very Keene State team. Not many saw that coming, with the exception of Keene State. Hunter, the rebound. And the Owls a chance to get back into this game. Jean-Baptiste does a good job drawing a foul. It'll go against the Lakers. It's on the floor, so no free throws. Here's Seal, the inbound pass to Brito. Good ball movement around the perimeter. They're having a tough time with the defense. Jean-Baptiste, the 3, off the mark. They have struggled with threes in the first half, and that continues early on here in the second half. Green trying to cross over Jean-Baptiste. Green draws a double team, out to Achille, 3, yes. Jamal Achille continues to beat up on Keene State and everyone in his way so far to start the NCAA tournament. He's up to 18 points. He had a double-double in the opener against Hood College last night, 20 points and 12 rebounds. He's now 2 points shy of tying his tournament high from yesterday. Brito drives, no basket, it's on the floor. So 20 to shoot for Keene State. Back in comes Ryan Donahue, the freshman guard who had 9 points off the bench in their opening round win versus Swarthmore. He's back in the game. And Ryan Kane, he got 13 points from the bench against the Garnet. He goes about 8-9 deep. He likes to use the freshman Donahue. Here's Brito, rims out. Devin Green pulls out, has Sean on him. Here's Molson now. Achille goes left. Can't get it to fall. Jean-Baptiste trying to force a pass into Sean, and another turnover, and turnovers have been the story for Keene State. They had a dozen in the first half that led to 13 points for Oswego, and yet another turnover for Keene State, who can extend this 23-point lead here in the second half. Anderson drives, stops, pops, drops two. They're now up 25, matching their largest lead of the game, thanks to Akee Anderson, the freshman guard for the Lakers. Brito trying to get a quick two, can't get it to fall. It'll stay down here. As Oswego State is in complete control of the second round matchup, they're eyeing another trip to the Sweet 16. They're up 25. Out of the timeout, Keene State will try to regroup. And what could Ryan Kane possibly say to his squad, who comes out 1 for 6, shooting here in the second half? Not the start they wanted, not the start they need. And Jason Leone, the head coach of Oswego State, telling his team, just hit singles, not home runs. That was his message to his team, as they're in complete control here. Up 23, just about 5 minutes gone here in the second half. Anderson trying to feed Achille, does so, has Hunter on him. Achille with 10 to shoot, drives, scoops, no, rebound Molson, and another shot at it are the Lakers. Good ball movement down low, and Achille slams it down. They're back up 25. He has 20 points, leading the way for the Lakers, who are just minutes away from going to the Sweet 16. And another turnover by Keene State. Here's Molson, out to Achille. And they will slow things back up and set back up. All the time in the world here for the Lakers. Sparks to Molson for three. And Brito trying to force something there. Out of bounds, and the stop, we have a nosy along with Santos checking back in for Keene State. Down 25, 14 and change to go here in the half. Oswego State trying to advance to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2019. Winner of this game will face Marietta or Rochester, who play later tonight. Long three, Jean-Baptiste knocks it down. He has 11, and he is 3 of 4 from downtown after missing all 3 attempts from beyond last night in their opener. We have a whistle on the floor. It will go against Keene State. It'll be their third. The foul's on Jean-Baptiste, his second, team third. Creighton back in for the Lakers. And another whistle. That's going to go against Christian Simmons, and you would think this game is a tight game. Jason Leone stomps his foot on the floor out of frustration with Christian Simmons, who was brilliant in the first half with 13 points. But a key mistake there in the lane, illegal defense by the Lakers. Santos feeding Nosey. Nosey trying to back down Simmons. Out to Jean-Baptiste. He has Green on him. Nice move there. Floater rims out, no good. And it's going to stay down here for Keene State. All Oswego State in this game. They have led most of this game. Here's Jean-Baptiste in the lane, goes up with it. He is fouled, and he will go to the line shooting 2. Caleb Cook and Jeremiah Sparks will check back in for the Oswego State Lakers. So Jean-Baptiste at the line, shooting 2. He was one of 3 Owls in double figures along with Hunter and Brito in their upset over Swarthmore last night. He's trying to get this game back into a respectable digits here as they try to make a run on Oswego State. First ever matchup between these two teams. Jean-Baptiste hits both, and it's back to a 20-point game. Simmons goes to work on a nosy. Fade away. Can't get it to fall. Here's Santos driving, scoop, scores. Jordan Santos, a sophomore guard, trying to provide a spark off the bench for the Owls, who are in desperation mode. Under 13 to go here in the second round. Jeremiah Sparks answering for the Lakers, who have lost only once since Thanksgiving. They have been on an unbelievable run. They won 17 straight games at one point, and you could tell they are feeling it here in the second round against Keene State. Donahue throws up a prayer. How did that go in, and how did he not pick up a foul? In any event, it's 2 more for Keene State, who are within 18, trying to make something happen here to make this a respectable game. Creighton pulls back, rims out. Jean-Baptiste off the screen. Here's a nosy now, who was not here yesterday. Donahue pulls back. Floater, no. Ryan Donahue, the freshman guard, cannot get it to fall for the Owls. Achille and the Lakers will slow things up. Simmons feeding Achille down low. Out to Creighton, back to Achille. Achille going to work to a cutting Simmons. Gets two and the foul. Christian Simmons will go to the line, a shot at a three-point play. He had 13 points in the first half. He's adding to that total here, now in the second. The lead back to 20. Skaversky back here at Swarthmore College in Delaware County, Pennsylvania, home of the Swarthmore Garnet, who were eliminated last night in the opening round of the NCAAs by this Keene State Owls squad, who is in some massive trouble here. They are down 20 points as Simmons goes to the line, a chance at a three-point play. Simmons with 15 points, make that 16. He's been unbelievable off the bench, the senior forward, providing a spark plug. And for Keene State, among their biggest issues is getting around this Oswego State Lakers D. The Oswego's field goal percentage defense and scoring defense ranked third in the country. So they are not easy to score on, and that's going to be a big issue now for the Owls as they are down 21, fighting for their lives here in the second round. Short is Bonnie Lyles. Another attempt at it. Knocking it down is Octavio Brito, the freshman guard who leads the way for this team. He had a team-high 16 points in the first half. Brito has sparks on him. They can't settle for threes. Donahue, sidestep, can't get it to fall. Lakers with the rebound. Under 10 minutes to go here in this game. 17th ranked Oswego State, a commanding 62-44 lead. And add two more thanks to Jeremiah Sparks. Back to a 20-point lead for Oswego State, who is 9:30 away from going to the Sweet 16. Bonnie Lyles, fake three, drives out to an open Jeff Hunter. Short on the three attempt, gets his own rebound. Cross-court pass to Donahue, has Achille on him, and they will set back up. Brito, step back three, got it. Octavio Brito. He now has 19, leading the way for the Owls. He is 3 of 6 from deep. They will need a few more of those if the Owls are going to make a comeback attempt here in the final 8 minutes and change. And perhaps things starting to go their way the last minute or so as a turnover by the Lakers, and you could see the frustration on Jason Leone's face, the head coach of the Lakers, not happy despite having complete control of this game, but he does not want it to slip away. He told his squad moments ago during a timeout Let's hit singles, not home runs. Using the baseball analogy to really get through to his squad. Look, you're in complete control. Just manage this game. Take what they give you. Don't try to do anything special. You don't need to do it here. So here are the Owls, down 23. Jeff Hunter feeding Jean-Baptiste. Jean-Baptiste going up and under, gets it to fall. Basket and the foul. Jean-Baptiste, what an impressive move there in the lane. He will go to the line, a shot at a three-point play. Mason Jean-Baptiste, their sophomore guard, second on the team in scoring with 14 points per game. Only player on the team who has started every game this season, averaging also their most minutes with 33 minutes per game. He did not have his best game in their opener. Did not matter. They still found a way to beat Swarthmore. He misses his free throw attempt. And here are the Lakers. Akee Anderson back in the game. Wide open is Achille, and he continues to kill this Keene State Owls squad down low. He's up to 22 points, a game high. Brito, the board, goes up with it, draws a foul. And so Octavio Brito will now go to the line, shooting two. 66-49, under 8 to go. It's been the Jamal Achille show for Oswego. He has 22 points, 9 of 15 from the floor. He's hit a pair of threes, and he's been good down low with 4 boards. We're back with Octavio Brito at the line for Keene State. He has 22 points. As his Owls are in big trouble here. Final 7:47 to go. A Sweet 16 date awaits. Winner gets Marietta or Rochester. They will face off later tonight. Brito hits both of his free throw attempts. And their deficit down to 15. They were down as many as 25. Slowly here, the Owls trying to get back in this game. Akee Anderson around traffic, scoops and scores. The basket the Lakers need as they try to avoid a comeback attempt by Keene State. Sean can't get it to drop. He came off the screen there at the elbow, couldn't get that high arcing shot to fall. 7 minutes to go here in the second round of the Division III NCAA tournament. Jean-Baptiste, steal, 3, no. Here comes Akee Anderson. on the run, goes up with it, denied, hits the deck, no foul. Jason Leone can't believe it. Sean drives, he loses it. Another turnover by the Owls. Crichton now, he's fouled. And Sean is not happy that it's on him. A costly mistake, another turnover by Keene State. They now have 15. And Oswego has certainly taken advantage. 15 points off turnovers, which is the same total they had in game one. They were just so brilliant defensively. A big storyline in that game, being able to force Hood College, who had their sharpshooters in the Wang twins, and now they're doing it again here in the second round. Brito, floater, can't get it to go. Hunter, rebound, put back, no, he's fouled. And Jeff Hunter will go back to the line, the junior big man. Jeff Hunter, who had a double-double in their opening round upset over Swarthmore with 22 points and 10 rebounds, has been quiet tonight as he hits his first free throw attempt. Hunter 0 for 3 from the field, including 0 for 2 from downtown. He has struggled here, and they desperately need their junior big man if they're going to make a comeback attempt. He shoots a team high 62%. He's had 13 double-doubles in 24 games. But one of their leaders for the Owls not having his best night tonight here at Swarthmore. He misses his second. 69-52, 17th ranked Oswego State in control. 6 minutes and change to go here in the second round. Jean-Baptiste trying to bat it away, and he picks up a foul. 9th team foul on Keene State. It's his third. Make that team 6th. And another foul, this time on Nate Seow. And he throws his hands out in disbelief. So the Keene State Owls, who are 21-6 out of the LEC Conference, had an automatic bid. They've won 6 straight games, including 2 in overtime, and their games have been really tight, including that 1-point win over Swarthmore last night. During the 6-game winning streak, 4 of their wins have come by 3 points or less. An 8-point differential in those wins. That's how tight things have been for Keene State. But that's not the case here tonight as they're facing elimination in the second round. Brito fires a 3, back of the iron, no good. Hunter saves it. And Keene State will get another shot at it. Seow, he's denied. Ball batted in the air. Keene State recovers. 8 to shoot. Brito forces it up. Short, open, Donahue. 3, rattles in. Ryan Donahue, the freshman guard, gets a 3. And the deficit to 16 for Keene State. Nice feed up and under. Everything but the finish for Julian Crichton. Brito, Jean-Baptiste, corner 3, yes. Mason Jean-Baptiste hits the 3. They're within 13, and the Owls not going down quietly. The Lakers' 25-point lead down to 13. Sparks scoops, scores. What a move and what an answer there by Jeremiah Sparks, their sophomore guard. And a delay of game violation against Oswego State. And a much-needed bucket there by Jeremiah Sparks as the Lakers were leaking oil here in the second round. Final 5 minutes here from Swarthmore. Seau has Anderson on him. Throws up the 2, can't get it to fall. Rebound Achille. 4:30 to go. 73-58. 17th ranked Oswego State from Oswego, New York. A 45-minute drive from Syracuse up north near the Canadian border. They are minutes away from going to the Sweet 16, barring a complete collapse. Jean-Baptiste throws it up, and he draws the foul. The foul is on Brendan Molson, his third. The senior transfer picks up yet another foul. Their 9th. Jean-Baptiste goes to the line, shooting 2. Jean-Baptiste second on the team in scoring, 14 points per game. He's been very good. Did not have his best game in the opener last night here against Swarthmore. But tonight, completely different story. He's up to 19 points as he misses that free throw attempt. Just about 4 minutes to go. Molson will inbound it. And the full court press on here by the Owls defense. They beat the press. Here comes Anderson in the lane, has it batted away. The steal there by Keene State, but right back in the hands of Anderson, and he finishes. And Coach Ryan Kane not happy there. It was a pinball with that basketball as they're trying to make this comeback attempt. Ball moving on the perimeter. Open 3, Seau. No, trying to get his own rebound, and he picks up the foul. Nate Seau had an open look at a 3. He had 18 points in their first round win over Swarthmore. He could not get that 3 to fall there. They need everything with 3 and change to go. Keene State facing elimination tonight in the second round. Keene State talking things over with 3:25 to go. They have got the majority of their scoring from Octavio Brito, who has 24, and Mason Jean-Baptiste, who has 19, a combined 43 points. But they haven't got much else from their other starters. And Jeff Hunter, Nate Seau, and Jarek Sechon. Sechon is scoreless tonight, 0 for 4 from the field. Seau 1 for 5, Hunter 0 for 3. Those 3 have combined for only 5 points. Just one of these off nights in this elimination game. Sparks, second attempt from the free throw line, gets it to fall, and they expand their lead 77-59, 3 and change to go here in the second round of the Division III NCAA tournament. Seow drives, batted away, picks up the foul. It'll go against Anderson. Akee Anderson, the freshman guard, picks up the foul. It's his third. So Nate Seow, he'll shoot 2. And he misses his first. The Keene State Owls from Keene, New Hampshire. They've been on a mission since they were left with a bad taste in their mouth last year when they lost their conference championship. They've been fighting. They've made a great run, beating 2 ranked teams in a row to get here tonight. And they need some magic. They need a big-time play or two if they're going to get back in this game down 77-59. Final 3 minutes between these two teams in the second round. Simmons now back in for the Lakers. Achille driving, 7 to shoot, and we have a jump ball. It'll go other way, so it'll be the Owls' possession here as they will come in with a complete line. Among those checking in for Keene State, James Anozie, the 6'6" senior center, along with Justin Williams, Lyndon Pryor, and LJ Hicks in the game here for the Owls. Firing a 3 well off the mark is Pryor, the senior from Anchorage, Alaska. Emptying the bench is Ryan Kane. Perhaps things are setting in that this run is over for them as Sparks misses. Simmons still fighting for the board. Out of bounds, and Caleb Cook checking back in for the Lakers. Along with Hunter Cole, the senior coming off the bench for the Lakers, who are all but celebrating this second round matchup with 2:10 to go. Here's Sparks trying to go down low to a cutting Simmons, cannot connect. A turnover there by the Lakers. LJ Hicks driving out to Williams. He cannot hit from 3. Under 2 to go. The Oswego State Lakers from Oswego, New York. They are a $139 away from advancing to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2019. They will get either Marietta or Rochester, who play later tonight in their bracket. The Oswego State Lakers only 2 losses on the season as Jason Leone goes to their bench. He's been brilliant as head coach of this team under Leone's leadership. They've won the conference championship 5 times. They have 5 State University of New York Athletic Conference titles in the last 10 years, and they are trying to make their deepest run in school history and trying to get to the Elite 8. This school has never won a Division III NCAA tournament championship. Will this be the year for the 17th ranked Oswego State Lakers? 26-2 overall. Went on a 17-game winning streak right smack in the middle of their season, and only 1 loss since Thanksgiving. They've been absolutely dominant. They've been winning games by a large margin. One of the biggest scoring margins in the country. And they're doing it again here tonight against Keene State. Justin Williams, the senior forward, hitting his free throw there. 77-61, all Oswego State. They have controlled this second round matchup, their first ever against Keene, for nearly the entire way. They've done so with their sharp shooting. They have done so with their defense. Lots of forced turnovers have turned into points. And that was the formula that worked for them in their opening round win over Hood College last night here from Swarthmore. And it's working again for this Oswego State coaching staff, who was just named Staff of the Year by the conference. Lakers led by Jason Leone, Derek Cahill, Bill Farden, and Jake Pritchard. This team from Oswego, New York, just upstate, 45 minutes north of Syracuse. They're averaging 81 points per game, and they are close to that total here with now 79 points, back up 18 with just about a minute to go here in the second round. And Jason Leone and Ryan Kane empty their benches here in the final minutes. Hicks fires a three for Keene State, can't connect. And the Lakers will celebrate a trip to the Sweet 16 as senior Hunter Cole gets his first 2 points of the NCAA tournament. And the Lakers bench goes wild there. So the 6'6", 200-pound senior Hunter Cole will go to the line, a shot at a three-point play with the Lakers up 20. So Keene State, the Owls, 6-game winning streak will come to an end. They're going to be eliminated here in the NCAA tournament. They were trying to go to the Sweet 16 for the 5th time in school history and their first since 2017, but they have struggled mightily. With the exception of Octavio Brito and Mason Jean-Baptiste, they really struggled offensively. Tons of turnovers, 17 of them tonight, which has led to 18 points for Oswego State. Justin Williams, his second attempt is good. Final 36 seconds here from Swarthmore College, one of the 16 host sites for this Division III NCAA tournament. Beautiful on-campus arena here for the Swarthmore Garnet, who had a great season but could just not get over the hump in their opening round game. This Tarple Pavilion featuring a 12-seat gymnasium. It would have been rocking tonight if the Garnet were able to get to this second round, but it wasn't meant to be. Final seconds here as the Lakers are set to advance, and they begin celebrating on their bench. Jason Leone, the head coach of the Lakers, they are hugging it, and that will do it. 84-63, the final here. It is the Oswego State Lakers advancing to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2019. They are moving on to the second weekend of the Division III NCAA tournament. They will either get Marietta or Rochester, who plays later tonight. And for the Keene State Owls, their season comes to an end. 6-game winning streak is over. They've played a lot of tight games over this stretch. They've made quite a run, but they were never in this game. Down as many as 25. They got within 13 in the final minutes, but could not pull it out and make a comeback attempt on the Lakers. Jeff Skaversky here on the broadcast as the Oswego State Lakers are celebrating a trip to the Sweet 16. They are waving to their fans who made the trip down, about a 5-hour drive from the town north of Syracuse. And Jordan Sparks celebrating as the Oswego State Lakers are moving on. Final tonight, 84-63, all Oswego State. They are celebrating on the court here at Swarthmore College. They're going to the Sweet 16 next weekend. For the entire broadcast crew from Swarthmore College and this Division III second round game